Hi everyone, Brian from Bearable Traders here. It is Wednesday, February the 23rd. We are officially halfway through this shortened trading week, and it has been a pretty wild and crazy week so far, and probably more to come. So, as I was mentioning on the weekend, good time to sit in cash and wait for some opportunities, and they are certainly starting to come to us. So let's take a look at where things are now and where we're going to go for the rest of the week here. So let's take a quick look at what's been happening so far this week, 23rd. Economic events to watch. Well, really, it's Russia and inflation that are really stealing the headlines on just about everything else. And the two are somewhat tied together because, sanctions imposed by the West are going to further fuel inflationary pressures as if they weren't sort of bad enough already. And of course, put the Fed in an even more difficult situation here. So, of course, this is something that we've been watching for a couple of weeks unfolding, the Russia situation, and of course, inflation's been on the horizon here for quite a while now. So, what have we got for earnings on deck? We had eBay after the close. Today it was down after hours. Some bit of miss and some poor guidance. But we've got some big names coming up here for the rest of the week. We got Baba and Moderna. We've got Block, I guess, Square, Coin, Grub, Etsy, Zscaler after the market closes on Thursday. So it's going to be an action-packed day Thursday. And of course, we've got educational TAL and Foot Locker Friday before the market open. So anyway, yeah, not much in terms of observations that aren't already pretty obvious. Volatility remains high. Russia situation continues to unfold, and interest rate hikes and tapering obviously continues to be on investors' minds leading up to this Fed meeting that's going to happen in March. Let's go through the charts really quickly here. You can see the 2-year kind of taking a bit of a breather, still trending up, and we're keeping an eye on these interest rates. Again, the 10-year back up near 2%. Not sure if it went over there today. That chart is delayed. Take a look at some of these indexes here. Is talking about a lot of the failures of prior support levels. This obviously, 14.8 was obviously pretty important support level for the transports. We've lost that yesterday and today. Transports do seem to be breaking down here. Next level maybe 14,000. The Dow just 4 days, just one after another, getting slammed, and we're down at area where we should see support. We're having to go to weekly charts to find support here, but this is we are into another sort of important area, this sort of 33,000 level. We break that, and we haven't got a lot of volume here in from this price volume area here, so I kind of doubt we're going to get down to 30,000, but there's definitely, we've lost momentum and we are definitely rolling over here. The Qs, again, sort of same story. I don't want to keep repeating myself, but they all kind of look the same here. The Qs, this could have been a support level here, this 338, 340 level, lost that. Now this 320 level comes into play, and we'll see how that works out as we get through in the week. The SPY, same story again here, more selling for the last 4 days, and again getting down into this area where we are really needing to see some support. So possibly what will happen tomorrow is we could get another sell-off, opening red, and maybe rally back by the end of the day. That'll give us a nice sort of reversing doji, kind of like that one, or maybe like this one here. And if we see that on the indexes, that'll probably be maybe a bit of a rally Friday. Or but you're gonna watch these counter trend rallies, can be pretty vicious. The IWM, which seems to be sort of hanging on the most here, although it's significantly down. So maybe that's why it seems to be hanging on the best, but it's still right down into an area where we should see some support. And you can see here volumes not super heavy, not like back in these days where you had some more heavy volume selling. The volume here was actually lighter than it has been the last couple days, so maybe we are getting ready to put in a bit of a bounce here. The VIX, again, not screaming through the ceiling. You aren't seeing stuff like this, but if we do see a day like or a candle like this where we shoot up and then come back, could be a good indication to get to use some of that cash to get long in something. The dollar strengthening up obviously on geopolitical concerns, and that's not to be unexpected. Bitcoin again just struggling here, and weekly still looking pretty bad, trying to hold this upper trend line here at the time for the time being. So watch stocks and holds. As you know, I'm still, if you've been watching, I'm still in some gold and silver here. Gold just continues to go higher on these geopolitical concerns. Volume is pretty light today on the gold contracts. And keeping an eye on some stocks here for possible reversal. So, Apple, again, look for quality names if you're going to pick bottoms. But you've got to be careful not to get in too early on these bottoms because you think they've dropped a lot. They can continue to drop. So you just have to be cognizant of that. Don't pull the trigger too early on some of these patterns if you think of bottoms being put in. So here's gold again. My GDX trade still hanging on here. I did sell some of it, and Labu just getting lost another important level. PAS, I'm still long some of that. Had a good day today. PayPal just cannot find a bottom, and I suspect we're gonna. Let's see if we lost 100 today. Not quite. Probably going to lose 100 tomorrow. It's really looking quite oversold, and I think on a rally this could be at least a very nice bottoming trade. Here's silver. Silver just continues to rally here, just rocking along my PAS trade, and the semiconductors right back down to an area where there should be some pretty significant support here, and if it continues to go down, wow. Stochastics really oversold here, so I'm looking for a little bit of a turn here soon. Square again, just cut through that 100 like a hot butter or a hot knife through butter, and now we're down into the 80s. Just a hot mess. Tesla cut through. Talking about cutting through levels, just sliced through that 800 level. Now we're down to around 760. Just some stocks just getting annihilated here. But with panic, there's always opportunity. So we just got to be patient and wait for the right time to start stepping in and using some of that cash we've got. And that's about it, everybody. I'm going to take a look and see where we're sitting right now with the futures. We're still down again. Just marginally red on the S&P, down another 120, 115 on the Dow. Looks like Nasdaq's still taking a bit of a hit here, not much on the Russell. So, again, a lot can happen between now and the morning. So we'll keep the powder dry and wait for some opportunities, wait for the market to tell us that things are ready. They're ready to rally things. So yeah, that's the best we can do right now. So hope everyone had a good day, keeping it green, and we'll be starting the pre-market show as always, 8 o'clock live on YouTube, and then we'll continue in the pre-market show, going through stocks to watch. And if you remember with us, you'll be with us trading the market open at 9:30. So hopefully we'll see you all then. Have a great rest of the evening, everybody. Bye for now.